Oh my. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, hey guys. It's Red Band here, and we're at Deathsquad Studios for a new pilot. This is a podcast that we're just fucking around with, some ideas. Nothing has really been planned out. We don't even really have a title for it yet, and we'll get to that in a second. I'm joined by my two officers. We got Officer PD C.
What's up, guys? Good to be here.
And Officer Sandro, not Sandra.
What's up? What's up?
I guess we should just talk about we are all addicted to police chases, and there's police chases all the time in Los Angeles, and us three are always on our phones at the Comedy Store watching police chases, and we all get thought like, hey, we should like do a podcast where we just talk about police chases, go over police chases, like, and that's where we're at now. It's been a couple months in the making.
Yeah. Last week we had some doozies.
Yeah, there was a lot of weird ideas last week.
A lot of high-speed and low-speed chases.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. People in convertibles.
Yeah, well, we should get to that. We should also talk about the names of this podcast. Like, we came up with a bunch. We'll go over them. Here's a couple of them. Cut to the Chase. 1080, because that's the police code for a police chase, I guess. And that's HD.
Right.
Pursuitos. I like pursuitos.
I like the way that sounds. The more I hear it now.
That Spanish?
Pursuitos.
Yeah, I think that's my favorite one. I think Pursuitos. Hey, did you guys see the new episode of Pursuitos? I like that
Sounds
one.
delicious too.
Yeah, it sounds like a breakfast cereal.
Yeah, it sounds Italian.
I hope they chase it into my breakfast nook.
Yeah. Amazing Chase was another one. Smoking Bandits.
Yeah.
Like we're smoking the Smoking Bandits. That's, I've kind of based, the movie Smoking the Bandit. Oh, we should think of something like Dukes of Hazzard-y.
Oh, that sounds good.
Like Roscoe Watch.
Roscoe's
Roscoe
Hot
Watch.
Pursuit.
Yeah.
You know, be like, coo, Hot Pursuit. What was his dog's name?
What's that?
Roscoe P. Coltrane.
Yeah.
What was his dog's name?
Cyrus? No, I have no idea.
I forget.
I don't even remember.
Cletus?
No,
Was
that
the dog one of those dogs with like the droopy face, like
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
long.
Like a hound dog.
like a hound dog?
Yeah, it was exactly a hound dog.
So it's like one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like it.
We have Chase Pass,
Chase Pass.
kind of like
Chase
movie pass. Like here's a Chase Pass of the week or something like that.
Right.
Stupid.
Carpool.
Carpool.
That might not be bad.
Yeah.
Right.
Pool lane. No.
The Pursuit of Happiness.
Pursuit of Happiness was one of them. Grand Police Chase. Something. Mm-hmm. Anyways, if you guys have any ideas, tweet us.
Spike strips.
Just give us a tweet. We'll figure it out. You
Yeah.
know. Look at Kill Tony. That used to be called Hinchcliff Notes.
Cliff Notes. And I thought that was a great name. I was like, no, dude, you're stupid for changing it. And it's like,
It's so funny.
Might have been wrong about that one.
It's just funny how like that could have been like. Imagine if it was still called that. Guys, ready for a new episode of Hinchcliff Notes?
Who's the Boss used to be called Who the Hell Are You?
Really?
Yeah. And then they're like, no, just make it Who's the Boss.
Yeah,
That's weird.
No, I'm joking, but
Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
He's always with the jokes.
what are you talking about?
You're always with the jokes, dude.
What?
This is a serious podcast.
Well, it is a serious
people
podcast.
could die on this podcast.
Well, yeah, but
like,
this
well,
is stuff
not in the studio, but
Well, we
on the
never know.
videos
You
we
never
watch.
know where the chases are.
I've seen guys blow their fucking brains out at the end.
Well, yeah, after you're done talking to them.
It is.
Motherfucker.
What?
It is weird when they have like a police chase and they don't cut it in time. You're like, oh my god, that guy just got shot, or that woman just got run over by a car. And it's funny. They'll go like right to the weather woman who's like, you know, like.
Sorry, you had to see that.
A lot of times people will upload their own, like they actually catch the footage, then they upload that, and then you'll see what happens.
Yeah.
The guy offs himself in the car.
Yeah, there was a few of those recently. I remember they didn't show it online, but they showed it like they cut on the online feed. They cut it, but on news, like I was watching it live on my TV, they showed it. Like the guy gets shot, like he suicided himself.
Oh fuck!
And I was like, holy shit! They just showed that, and they still. I don't think they realized what happened.
Right.
They took him an
A
extra
lot of
10
times,
seconds.
The people in the studio or even the helicopter, like, I'm at home watching. I know what the fuck's going on,
Yeah.
and they'll lose them, or they'll be like, "Well, this is happening." No, that's not what's fucking happening. You're retarded.
Yeah.
They get a delay on that.
Well, I found a couple. Every week we were thinking of some ideas. Like some of the ideas we were thinking of was have like a baby of the week. Like a baby that was in a police chase, or like a kid. That might be a fun part of the show, or maybe not. Maybe that's a bad idea. What do you guys think about that?
What, you're gonna try to convince children to steal cars?
No. Like a police chase that had something to do with a baby.
Oh, like a baby in the car.
So it's like a kidnapping or something like that.
Yeah.
The best kidnapping of the week.
The best, yeah, but it has to be a baby. Maybe
Right.
when we all have to come together and think of like an age, like it has to be like 3 or
and
something.
like that'd be really terrible that we're hoping every week that a baby gets kidnapped and taken in a car chase somewhere.
Yeah, that's not gonna.
But we do need the content.
Well, we don't have to make it. We could have some rules like the baby has to be safe the whole time, or like there was no injury to the baby.
Mm-hmm. Okay, it's like those police chase videos. They never really show you anybody that dies.
Right.
But they
They
do
just kinda-
sometimes. They fuck up.
But I mean, like
I've seen people shoot
like the
themselves
best
right in
of.
the fucking
Oh,
head.
absolutely. But they'll have like the best of.
That's
and
why
then
you gotta
just edit
watch it
those
live,
in.
bro.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Can't fuck around.
No, you got to get those.
I just sit around home all day just waiting.
Those updates, those
Yeah.
Tweetler alerts.
Yeah. There was speaking of babies, let's go to our baby of the week, shall we? This is actually this happened 2 weeks ago, September 1st, I believe. This was in Houston. Let's go to our baby of the week.
Okay. Mercedes SUV, female driver.
Outstanding warrant.
Doesn't seem to be driving too crazy.
She's maneuvering all right.
Oh, spike strip.
Spike strip.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Good night.
Wow.
Looks like she's about to wreck. No, she's still
Whoa.
Oh, hey.
Oh, she's still
Wow.
going.
Video game?
That's a great fucking move.
Wow, she just stood right on track.
Female driver. Oh, taking that
Oh,
turn. Look
oh,
out.
oh, oh, oh.
Those tires are gone.
Oh man, she's drifting.
So
Oh, jeez.
that's a high rate of speed. She's going in the medium on the border of the traffic.
Oncoming traffic.
Oncoming traffic now.
Intermediate 13 southbound from 90 proper.
Look at that,
I think
right,
the
just
gutter
right in the
It looks like a new
sandbar.
Mercedes, though. Could have run flats, but
Might be low.
yeah, that looks low.
We're through a red ball intersection. She just flew through
Unbelievable.
that. Her arm is sticking out of the door right now, out of the window.
She's
Just
flipping people off.
passing Palms Road. She's number 3
There you
lane
go.
now, number 2 lane.
Her front tire. Look at her front
Oh,
tire
it's
seized
not
up.
even-
Oh, her tire. Oh shit! Oh, slams into the back of a white pickup truck.
Now what?
They're gonna exchange
Get out.
information.
She's getting out of her
she's
car.
She's going to get her insurance card.
Okay. Now?
She's reaching in the back seat
What
and
could it
she's
be?
pulling out our baby of the
baby.
week.
Oh my God! Well, it's in a car
What the
seat. That's
fuck?
good.
From the accident.
I mean,
Southbound from the accident.
how is she... I mean, at least you didn't leave the baby, I guess.
She doesn't look bad looking.
She's protecting her
I mean,
sunglasses.
for-
She put her sunglasses.
I mean, I would have given her a ride if I was there. Hey, baby, you need a ride? Hey, strap that baby in the back.
All right, she's going up to another white
Nuh-uh,
SUV.
no.
She's
Dude.
opening it up and she's carjacking.
White Nissan in
No.
there. Troops in front of it. Hold the air.
Oh.
Hold the air.
From a Mercedes to a Nissan? No, man, she's losing.
What? Now? Oh. Are they in cahoots?
No,
No, I
this
think
is a complete stranger.
Doors are open. Troops trying to get her out.
Doors
now.
are open.
The police are now pulling out the baby.
Oh.
Just threw it on the sidewalk.
Child and the baby-
Curbside.
What are they doing to the person in the back seat?
Officer.
That's other kids.
Oh, there's a
Baby.
second baby. That's right. You guys got 2 babies this week.
Wow.
That's crazy. Well, how lucky for the first week that we got 2 for 1.
2 for 1 babies. That was pretty fucked up.
Yeah, it was fucked up. Fleeing the police and you know,
I like how she just got out.
running through the median.
Yeah, running through the median. But she held it together pretty well.
Do we know what she did? What was she running for?
Listen, let me look that up. Actually, didn't
Because she seemed pretty calm when she ran,
Yeah.
This show needs a paralegal.
but also pretty ballsy to just try to jack somebody with a baby.
Yeah, what was she saying to her? Please, hey,
She's like,
listen.
"You're a mother. I'm a mother. I
Yeah.
need help."
Yeah, you believe that car just backed into me? And then she got out.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. That
That's
lady was
crazy.
freaking out, too. I like how they just pulled her out, but also was like, listen, yeah, it's not you. We get it.
She looks skinny. Maybe she's like on meth or something.
Yeah, she looked pretty. Well, she took her sunglasses off and she tucked them under her shirt, and then so they wouldn't fall because she had to have both hands free.
Undershirt?
She like
who,
took
who,
her.
Who tucks from under?
No, well, she had a belly shirt, and so she tucked the glasses underneath them, like
Oh,
wrapped
wow.
them, like she was preoccupied with
Sounds
that.
like a stripper move. I've never seen anyone do that.
Yeah, right.
Who'd wrap sunglasses like a pack of cigarettes in your sleeve?
I don't know. She could have just held
Wow,
them in
she
her
was.
hand.
Oh,
That's
wow.
what it looks
Yeah.
like.
Oh, yeah. Like you said, she's pretty hot.
Yeah.
I mean, hot for like a meth head.
Is that on Pinterest?
Oh, yeah.
That looks like Eminem.
It is Pinterest. Yeah, she's like a Trailer Park 5.
Oh, God.
6.
Wow.
I bet she has that Lindsay Lohan voice. Like, hey guys, how's it going? You know,
Yeah,
that
look
smoker.
at her fucking.
Probably.
Look at her eyelashes. What's going on?
She looks sleepy.
Looks like she doesn't have much nose.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
that nasal cavity's worn out.
That's pretty crazy. Let's see. She was charged with child endangerment,
course.
evading arrest, and possession of a controlled substance. But they don't really say.
Substance was.
What state was that?
Yeah, let's look at this. Texas, of course.
So ibuprofen, anything could controlled.
Yeah, right. She had outstanding warrants and fled the stop in her vehicle.
What about, are there uncontrolled substances?
No, I mean not really.
I mean, these
Air?
substances are out of control.
It is weird when, like, if you watch Live PD, which is a great show,
So
how
good.
every single police stop is marijuana. It's
Yeah.
like this smells like marijuana in here. This smells like marijuana. Or did you smoke marijuana? It's almost like they can search anyone's car
Oh, yeah.
because of marijuana. It's
Marijuana,
ridiculous.
marijuana smell is a gateway to getting searched. That's
Yeah.
what it's such an excuse.
It really is.
Yeah, and I love when they're like, "I smelled it when I got out of my car." No, you didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't smell it from 30 feet away. Get out of here. It's a little bag in the trunk.
It's pretty crazy. My car right now smells like marijuana, and
You should look for
I
it.
looked all over for it, and I think like I ran over a skunk or something for real because there's nothing in my car, unless it's just I don't know, like cat urine or something, like cat peed on
my
my
car smells like weed, but that's because there's weed in it.
Yeah,
Seems like
yeah. That's because it's my car.
Yeah, it just sucks. I automatically get searched if I get pulled over because even I'm like, holy shit, this smells like weed. But I searched all day
You're
today.
never like holding anything.
Right,
You know what I mean?
I don't have anything crazy
You
on
never
me.
have
you know?
fucking crazy drugs.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying it's just like going to be
It's a
annoying.
hassle, yeah.
Yeah,
The antifreeze in my car is more dangerous than weed. Come on,
yeah.
that's corrosive.
Yeah, you shouldn't smoke that.
I don't try to.
What's really crazy is how different states have different like rules for police chases.
Right.
Like I was watching one the other day in Texas where they were just driving next to the car and shooting the tires out.
fuck.
Oh yeah,
And like that's legal in Texas.
Yeah.
Or like some states they have where the pit maneuver where they go behind a car and they like swerve it out. In some states there's no speed limit for it, so they'll do it on the highway when they're like driving like 85 miles an hour and stuff.
Yeah, I saw one last week where they like swarmed the car. They had, cars behind them, cars get beside them, in front of them, and they just kind of like slowed down,
Yeah,
boxed
yeah.
him into the
Yeah.
curb, and then ran up to the car and ripped him out of the window. And I was like, dude, in LA this would have taken 2 hours. They just followed the guy until he stopped.
yeah.
But in Texas or whatever, they're like, no, dude, we don't
They're
got time for
aggressive.
this. We're ripping you out of the fucking windshield.
What's that one video where the cop is shooting through his windshield at the guy in front of him,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like a murder suspect?
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
It
one.
was just like a video game.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck?
Let's take a look at that one. That one is
That one's aggressive.
it's very intense. Hold on. Let's see. Shit.
That would be interesting to find out. We
I
can
gotta
like
see
all
if
the
there's a
different
highlight
laws.
reel of,
The what? If they had all different. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
34 in pursuit of the suspect vehicle. Gonna be.
That's a really clear
Mojave.
picture.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Oh, he's the guy that the cop is chasing is shooting him. Like he's reaching behind him
Yeah,
and
he's got
shooting.
like an automatic weapon. If
This
you can
dude's
turn
just-
the sound up, you can hear it, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
yeah.
keeps shooting at
Be
all the
advised,
cops.
shots fired. Shots
This dude's
fired.
just bossing it with one hand.
What's the location?
Oh yeah, right. But you, dude,
Wow.
That was a crazy maneuver he just
That was
did.
a good one.
Bonanza.
Right in between both of them.
Black. Shots fired still.
2 Charlie 4, I copy. 751, you copy?
Give me the air unit. Shots fired. Shots fired.
Jesus, that's so scary.
Dude,
He's still got to follow.
yeah, that's his fucking job. It's
Yeah.
so crazy.
Makes you wonder why.
You've seen this, Sandro, right?
Yeah.
You brought it up. Yeah.
This is insane.
Charleston.
I haven't seen it this clear. This is
It's so
really
crazy how he just like empties his clip,
Shots still being
just
fired.
reloads, and just keeps popping. There's like a lady standing there.
Occupied 2 times. HMA. Driver's got a ball.
It's pretty weird that police cars don't have bulletproof front windows
Passenger's got a white shirt.
or windows.
Yeah,
Bulletproof windows. I mean, is bulletproof glass that?
Yeah.
It probably is cost prohibitive.
Well,
to
I think, like-
outfit, like your whole
Copy.
department.
Yeah. But also when bulletproof stuff hits like that, it just embeds in the glass, so it just makes a big cloud, so you can't actually see
Still
through
westbound
it.
Charleston approaching.
Yeah, but you'll be shot anyway.
Yeah. Got to stay on chase.
6-way confirming pursuit. And how many do you have with you? Got one more unit. I've been shot at.
It's like he's having a phone, like he's on the phone. Just my feelings.
See, that's fucked up. He's using the phone, like he's holding up the phone to his
Well,
head.
it's a
He's and he's not getting a ticket.
It's a CV, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, I know. I'm just.
Oh yeah, like he's getting chased because.
What if that other cop right there pulls him over and goes, "Hey, man, you need to use. You
Watch
can't."
out, shots fired.
Oh shit.
Whoa, yeah, they shot again. Going,
Oh wow.
Oh wow. I could hear that.
Prop, prop.
Copy. Where are you at, Charlie 4?
Going northbound eastern from Charleston.
Fucking shots fired, bro.
Hey, back up! He's shooting.
This dude is like, I'm getting this motherfucker.
Yeah.
This is a Ford commercial.
That would be crazy too. Like someone shooting at you, you'd be all amped up. You're like, you trying to kill me, motherfucker? And you're allowed to shoot at him back. This is where it gets ballsy. He's going left. He tries to go left-handed out the window.
Oh my god.
He's like, "Fuck it," through the windshield.
Fuck it. How fucking awesome is that?
Jesus.
Just, you know, and he's going a pretty high rate of speed too.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
He's not fucking around.
Oh, he's getting better aim. Look at that.
That's 11 shots.
Just threw a bag out the window. Now they're littering. Oh,
That's
3, 4,
nuts.
5, 6.
Get down!
That one guy's like, "What the fuck?"
oh. Boom.
Boom.
That's so nuts.
It is nuts.
Hey, the other one's up there!
How-
The other one right up there!
I could never do that,
I
man.
just
Can-
gotta-
that is so. I can't believe that. Like, can you imagine having to do that?
No. You have to be composed. You have to be on it. You can't be like, hey, somebody else take over.
Yeah. That's. I can't even imagine how his heart was racing though during that whole thing. Like he probably puked right after that.
Oh yeah,
Just-
you're getting shot at, man.
Yeah.
You'd be like, I might die right now.
It's
Yeah,
probably one of those
intense.
situations, too, like where at the end you're like, oh, shit, that's what I just went
Dude,
through.
but then how badass would you feel afterwards? You'd be like, yeah, did you see that video, dude? I'm driving one-handed, shooting through the windshield. Everybody's, you know,
Yeah,
got shared
yeah.
5 million times.
Yeah, he puts it on his reel. He's got a
I don't know, man.
resume.
I don't know because I mean I got robbed and I had like PTSD for a while, and I knew there was no gunfire. There was a gun, but there was no gunfire or anything like that. I wonder if they're just there's just certain people that don't have that, or when you're around that shit all the time, it's not shocking or something.
I'm sure it's not like, because they weren't, I'm sure he wasn't like, I'm going to get into a shootout today when I went to work, but you're more likely to have that happen than, like, let's say you're out and all of a sudden somebody sticks you up. You don't expect that to happen at all.
Yeah.
You know? So, like, maybe this is like one of those things where it's really dawns on them afterwards, like, oh, I went through a shootout. And then they have to go to counseling, and because he, like, did everything by the book, and then he just took initiative to shoot
I wonder
through
if
his
they
windshield.
practice shooting through the windshield, because that was pretty.
Yeah, I wonder if that is a
Right.
like a police training type thing.
Right.
Like, oh, this is just in case.
Yeah.
You know.
But you can see, like, the decisions he makes in split seconds. Like, he went right. He tried almost put his right arm out. Then he's like, nope. Then he tried to put his left arm out. He's like, no. Then he went back. Then he's like, ah, fuck it. And then just boom, boom, boom.
He was committed.
That
man.
was, and then when he grabbed it with two hands.
Was he driving with his knee?
Yeah,
He's
he was
like
driving
knee rolling a joint. Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But that's like split second decision making. So yeah, he was just on autopilot at that point.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. What's really crazy is, like we were saying earlier, other districts outside of Los Angeles, of like the police, how they can do different things. One of the wildest ones, I think, is Miami. A lot of Miami police chases are just out of control. This one in particular. Let's take a look at this one. Heat. I don't know if there's.
What do we got
sound
here?
on
Was
this
that a
one.
Nissan Altima?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a red, the red one right there.
It's not the police car.
No, it's not the police car. This is actually just in reverse. It actually is.
All right.
I don't know. Should
Okay.
maybe skip to the good part?
I mean, if that's a thing.
I wish there was sound on this though. I don't like how there's no sound.
Oh, we can make the sound.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, pull over.
Here we go.
Your blinker's on.
All
There's
right. This looks like a bad decision on the driver's
Oh,
part.
they do a dead
dead
end. Oh,
Okay, a little alleyway. Okay, now it's super dead end.
Super dead end.
No,
Oh,
never
shit.
mind.
No,
Oh,
you cannot
wow.
go through the wall.
Nope, not in your dumpster. Even
Now what
that's
are you gonna do?
Very fitting, but
This is pretty fucked up. The guy's getting out of the passenger side with his hands up. Seems like everything's going to go good. But then, for some reason, he gets back in the car, and this is fucked up shit right here. The dog, look, the dogs are...
He's backing up.
Yeah, the dog's almost
no!
crushed.
What the fuck? Why aren't they shooting him?
Yeah.
How the fuck is this happening?
Oh, the one
the
dog's
dog.
in,
Oh
just
my
biting
God.
him. Second
Oh,
dog's biting
biting
the
the
dog's
dog.
butt. Oh, look.
whoa! Why is that
Fucked
dog
up.
attacking the other dog?
Because he's
He's
just
amped up, dude.
so amped up.
Dude, he don't know what to do.
Wow.
Wow, that was so ballsy. I've never seen anything like it.
Uh,
And they didn't
He's still in
shoot
the
him.
car.
he's still in the car.
Oh, they're shooting now.
Look now. Did you see that? I don't know if you guys
Oh, is
caught
a
that.
cat? Does it look like a cat?
A cat. Look on the see here, right in front of the bumper of the red car. Watch this little hole. Let's see. What? Oh, I went way too far. Damn it.
That's pretty good. That's a good find, Brian. I've never seen this one.
There's a lot happening here.
God damn it. All right.
Yeah,
Watch.
look at the cat.
Now watch on the bottom right. We're right here where this one officer is. On the bottom right, there's a little hole in the fence. That's for the cat that's trapped in this alley. He probably was in the dumpster or something. It was like, what the fuck is going on? I need to get the fuck out of here. I'm out of here.
Oh, man.
All right, so the guy's now getting out.
About to catch a beat down.
Yeah.
Oh, man, so many
look at that.
knees to the
That's
head.
Warming.
That's Miami. They all have a knee in this back right now.
They're like, no, let me get one in.
Yep.
It's like the national anthem went off.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus.
Wow.
Have you look? They all have their arms
What are
around
those,
each other.
bicycle
Oh,
cops?
look at that! They all have their arms around each other.
It's like they're playing rugby.
See this? Look
Are
at
they
that.
are they blocking the
Probably.
helicopter?
Yeah, that's what it
There's
seems like.
someone in the middle just fucking teeing off.
Oh
on that
yeah,
dude.
yeah. He's stomping on him.
Oh, man.
He's stomping on him.
Wow, that's
This
obvious.
is really gross.
It's pretty fucked up.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Yeah.
You have 18 people on top of you.
Yeah. What are you doing? And where are the dogs? They're in there too, probably barking in his face.
Why do they all have their arms around each other?
They're blocking the fucking
That
camera.
is
How many guys
so
are there? I mean,
fucked
it's like-
up.
They're blocking the camera.
They're- 1, 2, 3.
Oh my god.
I mean, that's like 18 guys or something. That's a lot of people.
wow.
Now what?
Yeah, because he tried to run him over. They're
Yeah,
pissed.
he did. Yeah.
They're pissed.
I get it. I'm surprised they didn't shoot him. If that would have been L.A., they would have shot the fuck out of that guy.
Yeah.
As soon as he tried to back over them, they'd been fucking full of bullets.
It looked like one of the cops' gun was recoiling. But I don't know if he was just shooting rubber bullets or what.
Wow, that's insane.
That was a wild one.
All right, guys, let's all get a beer now. Let's go to Copperhead Mike's and get a beer.
Man, I wonder what the story was on that one.
So ballsy that the guy jumped back in the car with officers right there.
Yeah.
And like,
He-
you know
that was
what you're doing. Then you're trying to run over officers. Now you're
Split second
getting
decision.
assault with a deadly weapon on an officer. You're fucked.
Well, that was a good one. Not too much of a police chase, though. Let's take another look at one. You guys need to talk more. I'm trying to like look up at shit, and you guys are just sitting there fucking stoned.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
No.
Whoa,
Have you seen the?
Yeah.
We should watch the one.
What was the one this past week with the Porsche?
Oh yeah, the convertible Porsche.
I already got links, guys. Unless you're sending me ones. I'm not fucking like also going to search while you guys are.
Do you want me to send you something?
Yelling at us.
I got a great one, man.
There was a good murder suspect fleeing last week. There was two or three good ones last week. This was a pursuit of a murder suspect.
That just doesn't happen. Even near Skirball Center or Sherman Oaks, and he's down here in Santa Monica.
Oh, yeah.
In just a matter of minutes. And again,
Pursuit of a
maybe
murder
does he have
suspect.
Traffic up ahead?
This guy is rolling. He's got a passenger in the vehicle too, I think.
Oh yeah, he has a driver.
Oh yeah, the murder suspect is actually in the passenger seat, right?
Yeah.
And he's got a buddy driving him around. That's a hardcore buddy right there.
Yeah. Why would you ever do it? Like,
I mean, I love you, Brian, but I'm not gonna like flee from the police and drive in the seat.
No, I mean that's after work too. That's a work truck, man.
Yeah.
this one was really boring, actually. I forgot how boring
This one's
one
like
was.
super slow, right?
Yeah,
This guy
he
doesn't
just
want to
fucking-
break
Yeah.
any rules.
With a buddy that's driving is probably like, man, I need to pull over, and the guy's like, no, do it, dude.
I'm gonna send you this one. This is the end of one that was like 2 hours long, and
Yeah.
it's amazing.
Yeah, that's the driver right there. That's not even the murder suspect. The murder suspect.
I love the outfit.
I mean, a lot of guys that steal cars wear that same outfit.
Yeah.
Long black shorts, black socks pulled up,
Jants, those short pants,
short pants.
short pants.
Today we were golfing, and Jody said you didn't have any shorts, and I said, if you got a pair of scissors, you got a pair of shorts, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Who doesn't have a pair of shorts?
I don't have any shorts, man. I was like, oh, what the? Why?
He wore jeans.
No, he wore like, I don't know what they were. They were pants, but
All right, good.
they weren't like proper
As long as they're
golf
pants.
attire or whatever. Yeah, I mean, okay.
So we can.
Here's
The
another
internet
one.
is slow in here, but I can't share. I want to share with you.
Better not, because then it will just pop up on my screen. There was a fast pursuit.
Is this the Porsche going down the 170?
Yep.
Oh no, this is.
This looks like a.
Oh, this is by my house, Porter Ranch.
Yeah. What's your address? This one was a fast one. Suspect reached 100 miles per hour.
Wow.
Oh yeah, this was a good one. Clipping along.
It's so funny because my girlfriend's been in 4 car accidents since I've known her. But then none of these, like most of these police chases, like going 104 miles an hour, blowing every red light, they never really get in accidents too many times.
Well, I mean, it might have something to do with your girlfriend's driving ability.
Yeah.
I mean,
But it is kind of crazy, like to think that, you know, these guys are driving so crazy, and there's like they're never getting in that. Like, what's the odds of him driving like 100 miles an hour, like on the shoulder of a freeway?
Yeah.
is this the guy that hit the motorcycle?
No, I don't think so.
Because you remember that one? The guy hit the motorcycle.
The motorcycle
and the
started taking off.
chasing
Oh,
him.
that was intense.
Oh, okay, Stu.
But then I think by like some point in time, people find out about it and they just know it's coming down the freeway.
Westbound 106. The original want for this vehicle, speed. Honda Civic
Speed.
started up in the Newhall area. So
Honda Civics, man,
six-
those
six
things-
Like the, 118
That's what I got, man.
Yeah, dude, they're fast.
They don't get up to like 80.
That's what I got.
Yours is 20 years newer than mine.
LAPD is going to be picking it up.
Stu, at one point in time, this was over 100 miles per hour. Wow. Suspect vehicle was going.
I also find it funny, like, in Los Angeles, no one pulls over when they see like an ambulance or a cop. Like in the Midwest, that was like number one.
You do it immediately. You pull
Yeah.
over. But I
Yeah.
think here, because a lot of the streets have like, 10 lanes or 8 lanes wide,
Yeah, they're like, oh, they got
you're
plenty
like,
of room.
they'll get through.
I find that people either don't or they pull over way too soon, and they stay there like way too long. Either way, they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Okay. Oh, there it is.
That's going to be Imperial, so we're going to be passing through Imperial right there. 105
In the
freeway is gonna
hood,
be next.
right?
LAPD,
Yeah.
have
They
got
started
two
up
vehicles behind it.
deep in the
Don't
North
know if
Valley,
they're gonna light this
all the
guy
way
up
down to
and
the
turn it
hood
back
now.
into a full pursuit, or
It's
they're
like
gonna go into tracking mode.
45-minute
At
drive or
any rate,
something.
this is the vehicle from earlier
It's
this
also
week,
weird when
that
you
was
watch
moving
these pursuits and you're
extremely high
like,
speeds, and it looks like
why
they're gonna get
is it
on
every time I'm on the
405?
405, it's wall-to-wall traffic, but
Yeah,
it's
these
just
guys are
completely
blasting
empty?
through.
Yeah, they always pick the best times to go on chases.
Yeah.
LAPD really needs to switch up their
And still, at
game,
what point did the ground
because
units
they
of
let
the
people
LAPD
run for way
re-engage
too
in this
long.
pursuit? 'Cause I know
They
for
have
a
so many
while,
opportunities.
there
You could
was no-
just,
there were no ground units with them.
I just think that technology needs to catch up. There's like these things, I forget what they're called. I'll look at after we look at this. It's something that shoots out of the police car, and it like pretty much like electrocutes their car and turns it off.
Yeah, it's like an EMP, I believe. It's
Yeah.
like a,
Yeah.
They have that, and they have one that
Magnetic
you
pulse.
drive up beside it, and it comes out of the front bumper of the car and wraps around their rear tire or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That'd be a cool thing we could do too. We could review all the new
Yeah.
police technology.
Yeah.
Cruisers, the LAPD cruisers, to slip. So they had to get some other units back.
But what else could they do besides like putting out spike strips like way ahead if they know that somebody's going around
Rockets.
that? Rockets. I
Like
guess
if you had
yeah.
rockets on the front of your police car, just like a video game. Suspect eliminated.
Well, you would think like nowadays with like all the new technology that cars would have just like a stop, like, oh, we know your VIN number because of your license plate, and
cut the electronics.
cut the car. Like
Yeah,
they should make that.
They do that on like newer cars.
Like they do on bait cars.
They can do like satellite, like North Star systems when they used to have it. They could be like, shut
Do
the
they
power
though?
to-
Because like my car has all that shit, but I don't think they can turn off my car.
They might, you know what? They might not have quick enough access to it. Maybe it takes too long, and they just chase them anyways.
Oh, speaking of, we're getting some cops here.
Live on the scene at the ice house.
It's an emergency.
Let's go to the end of this one and see what happens here.
Okay.
Here we go. What part of downtown is this?
This for a bit. They might hand it off. They might not. That's all in all the politics of the law enforcement. Right now, though, I'm worried about red lights. I'm worried about small neighborhoods. We saw some
Tell me
people
about it.
standing out of the streets earlier on. This vehicle came very close to pedestrians.
Okay.
And if he doesn't
Oh, this
go
yeah, this
off,
one made no sense. He just kind of stops right
Right.
that is it.
for no reason. Like, hey, you know what? This is enough.
Police are probably instructing him to throw
And
the
he-
keys out the window.
Stop for good right there. That's right.
Yeah, and there was
I
no.
hate that. They're the worst.
Yeah, it's like
Dude was going 100 miles an hour for like an hour, and then it's like, yeah, fuck it.
like he almost. Like, I almost wonder if it's like it's his mom's car, so he thinks like if he parks in front of her house that they will just like
She'll
let.
just get the car back.
Yeah.
Maybe the lease was up and he didn't want to go over the mileage. He's like, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
This is my allotted
I'm getting
amount.
close to it. I better stop.
Did you say not to send you this link, Brian?
Yeah, you could send it to me.
Okay.
Well, that was okay, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, like watching it live, it was cool because the guy was going so fast for so long, and you're just anticipating there's going to be a crash.
Yeah.
You know, because that's why we watched it, because we want to see something crazy happen.
Yeah, something's gonna happen.
We don't want the
something
guy to
weird.
just stop. I mean, like, we don't want no one to get hurt, but
Yeah.
it is cool when like something crazy
And he
happens.
just was like, no, I'm
Like
good.
the guy that went down the railroad tracks, underground into the like train station, left the truck there, bailed. They found him a couple hours later, but that was pretty sweet because he just got onto the train tracks and just hauled ass into the tunnel.
No shit.
And
he
like
just
so
ran-
the helicopters didn't know where he went.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, he's in the tunnel somewhere. But he didn't know if there was trains coming. So there's
Yeah, that's a
he could
dicey-
have ran into
yeah.
a fucking train.
Here's some police chase tech. This looks like the bumper thing that you were talking about earlier.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Have some of that.
So it's kind of like a lasso that comes out, grabs the tire, And now you're latched onto the axle and the tire, it seems like.
The snag maneuver.
That would be, that'd be pretty fucked up, though. I wonder if the cops have like you have a release, though? Because what if the guy goes, oh, you're doing this to me? I'm going to go over this side of this cliff.
Right.
And drag you with me.
It looks like it just tethers it. It's still stuck to the, yeah.
Tethered snag.
Yeah, if that car flips, he's taking them with him.
This technology is cool. This song is even better.
Hell yeah, this is Metallica.
Yeah,
this is Metallica, man.
Metallica. Can we get this music for the podcast? Can this be our like intro music?
Uh-oh, what's going to go on here? You better... No way.
Oh, tethered snag.
Dude, solo. But what if the guy gets out and then, like, changes his tire and takes it off and puts a new tire, like his...
The pursuit that I just sent
his
you,
other tire on, you know?
He could be
this
super
guy
quick.
did try, like, he thought about changing his tire in the middle of a field.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah, that was one of the
Oklahoma?
craziest ones I've ever seen in my life.
That's the one I just sent you the link to. It's like a highlight reel or whatever.
Okay, we'll take a look at that right. Hey, y'all. I remember watching that. I don't know if it was live. I think it was live.
It was live. I had it like on my Fire Stick. It was one of those happening now things at the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, so up to this point, this guy has been running from the cops for about 2 hours in this big ass truck. At one point, he stopped. I think it was before this. He stopped. He was doing Facebook Live the whole time.
Yeah.
Talking to people, and he stopped and got his tools out of the back of the truck and just unloaded them because the cops were so far behind him. He kept going through fields and shit. And he's like telling his buddy on Facebook Live, hey, man, come pick up my tools. Like, you know, like that's what he's worried about is his fucking tools. Now he's here in the middle of the field. He's got a flat tire.
Jesus Christ.
Cops are nowhere close around. And you see at some point he gets out and like looks under the truck and like he's thinking about, oh, I just changed the fucking tire.
Yeah,
Right
might as well
quick,
just take care of some shit you got to take care of.
Scheduled maintenance.
Yeah. Calls AAA. So he's been running for, at this point, this is after 2 hours.
Yeah, there's like no cops anywhere.
So he thinks he's free and clear. He
knows what's up. The helicopters are over top of him, and there's cops nearby, like on the main roads.
Oh, there we go.
Here we go.
That looks so fun, though.
Oh, that would be so great, dude. The end of this chase is just the fucking best, man.
Mike Krups.
Yeah, he's just hauling ass, doesn't know what's coming up. And, you know, his truck is pretty lifted, the police truck.
He's
that's
dragging.
a car. There's a car right there.
Yeah. He's got
Police don't even have an SUV. But, oh, here we go. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What?
Jesus.
That's so funny. Spitting dust in their face. He goes over a little ridge at one point, like a little jump maneuver. It's pretty sweet. You haven't seen this one, Sandro?
No.
Oh, dude, you're going to love this, dude. The end of this is just fucking brilliant. It's so good.
Where is the Oklahoma City?
Oklahoma,
Okay,
yeah.
There we go.
I mean, and this is like 2 hours plus in, you know. I think it went on for almost 3 hours.
Yeah, it was weird seeing his Facebook Live parts, too. That was
Yeah,
weird.
they have that on YouTube. I just saw the clip to it.
So he stole this truck.
But boom! Was that a fence? No, that's his truck.
That's his truck?
That's his truck.
Pursuit of alleged stolen.
I don't think it is though, because he unloaded his tools.
Okay. Pick up.
I think that's why it's alleged. I think he just like had. I think he just had some warrants or some shit. That would be really fun though, just hauling ass through a fucking field.
Wow.
Okay. All right. Here comes the guy with the machine gun. Dude is like, nope. Oh, he put his mirror in. Like, that's going to affect his reverse driving. You know what I mean? Oh, you see you drive backwards now with no mirror.
We just copy. I just gave him another
Okay,
blind
and he's
spot.
like, he just had a machine gun in dude's face, and dude's like, nope, reverse. So I'm guessing, what, he must have blew out forward or something? He can't go forward? But he does some pretty sweet maneuvering here, going backwards. Until he hits some thick brush.
Oh, that's right.
And oopsie!
Oh.
Oh, into the water.
Put it in
Tries
four-wheel.
to, oh yeah, he tries to get out, spitting mud. This is so good.
This is not good for, what is it, a Chevy car?
Ford, Chevy,
Yeah.
whatever it is, yeah.
I hope not. I hope the thing is stuck and he can't get out. But
I do hope so,
trying.
too.
He's still trying, Alex. He's still trying to get it out.
Man, if he had a Chevy, we wouldn't even be
But they
talking.
need
Wow,
to
it's
get up
still
there and
running.
Get that
Wow.
surrounded right there and just
Oh,
do
yeah.
what they need to do
He's
to
trying
get
to go
this
reverse.
individual into custody, because now he's
Swim for it. Dude, he's got to get out and start paddling.
Maybe.
God damn it, if I didn't have blown out that back tire. This is great. Like, he's not going to get wet.
Ew, I don't want to get my shoes wet.
He don't want to fucking fuck up his
Is he
Newport
wa-
100.
Yeah, he's wearing gloves.
Fingerless
He's got driving
gloves?
Yep.
Hey, you
Yo,
just,
guys, I'm
hold
done.
on, guys.
well, he's
Don't talk about my gloves, hey.
Okay, I guess I'll get in the
his
water. Oh,
pants.
my pants. Oh,
Oh,
better
man.
pull his pants up. I
What?
can tell him
Fuck
now.
y'all.
He ain't going anywhere.
God, I hate when people wear their fucking pants
It
like
seems
that.
like a lot. He seems like he's accessorizing. Like,
this dude was really.
that's a lot to do.
Yeah, why's he got a left-handed fingerless glove?
Yeah, that's weird.
I saw a
Like
guy.
he's just walking
Look at
away
him.
like he's like, all right, guys, I'm gonna go now. I'm
I'm going this way. It's the fastest route through the water. Oh,
They'll just
dude.
tackle the guy.
The end of
I don't
this
believe
is
he's
so
armed or
funny. It's
anything
the
like
best.
that, so-
It's the best tase ever.
Yeah, he's just
Oh,
taunting
yeah.
the face now.
I forgot about
Oh,
that
now he
part.
wants to run.
That is the best part.
Fuck it. I'll run with my
So
wet
we'll
pants
see
around
where
my
it goes from
ankles.
here.
Like,
He
you
really
know you're
has
not
no
getting
place
away.
to go.
What's
Air
the,
one is right over
Yeah.
the top
there's
of him.
no
Stupid.
chance.
So now he's going
Oh.
back in the
Oh.
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 Oh my god.
Dude, his meth got wet. He's super pissed now.
Oh my god.
So
He's
now
just
now
like-
we got to,
Casually walking now.
Well, he
we
could
got
pull his
another,
pants up now because they're
truck
both the
coming
same
up here,
color. You
another
can't even
sheriff's
tell.
vehicle looks like
Yeah.
it's gonna
So
come
might
up
as
on
well
him.
just, you know. Oh.
Look
Got a
at him.
police officer
Oh.
there.
Watch this, Sandro.
I love it when he did Frankenstein's.
Yeah, that's so good.
His head fell off. I thought his head came
Oh,
off.
that was his head
That would
came
be
off.
funny.
That
His head popped
That was
off.
a really impressive tase, man. He got right in the
Yeah.
neck, popped his head off.
I saw a guy that had his pants down by his ankles, kind of thing, at the 7-Eleven the other day. You know, like how it was showing mostly his underwear, but he had a little spot. Like you could tell, like he must have had a little fart
Oh,
burp,
no.
or like, or he had a little sweat from his butthole. And I'm like, dude, I wanted to tell him, like, dude, you have a shit spot on your underwear, and you're just openly showing it to everybody at 7-Eleven. Because he wasn't like homeless looking. He looked like just like, yo, man, I don't give a shit about my pants.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
I don't
I
get
wouldn't
that.
know this about you if you just wore your pants normally. I wouldn't know that you shit yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, self-aware.
Why is your whole butt out? It's so weird.
I hate that. I can't believe that fad or whatever that is still exists, because
It's
that's
just-
been going on for a long time.
A long time. I just feel like it's like it's an extra way to be because you don't necessarily have. It's so uncomfortable.
You have to take extra steps to do that.
Yeah.
And you have to like hold your pants up. Mm-hmm. You only
Yeah.
got one hand.
I don't
free.
want to wear a watch because sometimes I just don't like the way it feels on my wrist, and that's just So I can imagine having to always adjust my pants so they fit just over a certain part of my thighs that they're gonna fall down.
And underneath the back of my ass.
Yeah, and if I have to
And
run,
lasso it.
All right, folks, once again, this is live, so just as a reminder
look at those gas prices.
Bank robbery suspect. Oh, $1.95.
Wow.
of the images here
Avenue.
may not
On
be
the Seventh
suitable
Avenue.
for all audiences since this is a live
No, we gotta.
stream here right now. Anything can
Anything
possibly
can happen.
You're watching this
And
all
something does
live
happen.
right now.
And this is this is one of the ones that we were talking about earlier, where
As well.
they something happens. It's not like gross or anything, so don't worry. But it's definitely like, whoa.
Are the windows on the side of this vehicle already shot out? Is that what's happening there? It looks
Now in
like.
Phoenix,
I don't know.
Or they're broken out, the
see
back
is
two
on the
windows?
median right now.
Or is that just a weird glare?
I can't tell. It's a what is that, Bronco?
This is southbound.
It looks like a
7th
Suburban
Chevy, yeah.
or
right now.
It's a GMC.
GMC Jimmy, maybe the smaller model.
Do they still have? Is GMC still a thing?
Yukon.
I think it's a Yukon.
Yukon is that
It's a bigger
size, I
one.
think.
Yeah, this is one of the ones where something happens before they
Appreciate
can
everybody
switch it.
watching right now on our Facebook
Okay,
Live, as
slowing
well as
down in the middle.
FoxNewsPhoenix.com.
Bad turn.
Warning that this
Yeah,
is a
no
very
signal.
fluid
Playground.
situation where anything can happen.
Danger.
So just keep that in mind.
Speed bumps, don't give a fuck.
Police say this bank robbery suspect started out in Avondale
Avondale.
continuing.
He's not going. What is he going? Like 50, something like that. Not too
Not
bad.
going that fast.
This is in Phoenix, by the way. I don't know if I said that or
In
not.
Phoenix?
Yeah.
Looks
It's
pretty.
hot as fuck there.
Phoenix, man. Look at just look at those neighborhoods. Just
Taking the side roads here.
fucking
was
sand
on-
houses. All one story because it gets too hot, so they don't have
on
2-story
I-10
houses
and
usually.
got off here. So we're going to continue to watch
So,
here with you.
You know,
There's one.
different neighborhoods are different.
Police chase
There's some really
active
sweet
right
places
now
out
in
there.
the valley. You're watching this all unfold live.
Some beautiful spots.
Okay.
A lot of times these
Slowing down.
suspects want to.
Looks like he's going home or something.
Yeah, it
You know,
looks-
he's like going back to the hood.
Familiar with, and also comfortable with.
Oh, it's
So
a
they might
fucking
know some of the
cul-de-sac?
areas
Oh, no.
where to
Damn.
dump out
Wow,
at.
that's a weird. That's a fake cul-de-sac.
Yeah. What a cul-de-sac cock tease.
Now I'm joined by our very own
was weird.
Ron Moon, where we are
I used to live off a
watching
cul-de-sac,
this
and
unfold.
it was
We
great
picked
for
up the
kick the
images
can.
about 3 minutes ago.
It's like the perfect
we'd
Oh,
gotten
yeah.
the
thing. You put the
the
can
word
right in the
a few
middle.
minutes earlier, so we,
There's
sent
a
this
cul-de-sac
guy
right
back.
from my house.
Looked like he was.
Okay.
But,
Yeah.
Oh, he
was
faked
that?
I was
out.
saying earlier, a lot
Like,
of
this my house? No, that ain't it.
Psych! I don't live here.
neighborhood that they're familiar
He's
with.
cutting these right turns so close.
Yeah, it's unnecessary, and it's not like doing it at speed down the alley.
He's got super low-profile tires, or are they blown out?
Oh,
Well,
what's that all about?
Easily could just be sort of a
man.
tactic on his part.
Sure. You know, a lot of these times these
Need
suspects
another
are
fence
also-
cap.
Okay.
Yep,
Oh shit! He stopped. He's
Backwards.
reversing.
Oh, is there a cop in front of him?
What do you want?
Zoom out.
He saw somebody.
Yeah, how about zoom out, cameraman?
yeah, why is he so? There we go.
Hopefully they'll have him blocked on both ends.
Okay. Close the gate, babe. Close the gate.
I remember this one. He does go. Doesn't he go in that gate? I've seen one where there was a gate where he.
What this person is going to.
Now what? Oh,
Now it's going forward.
back forward.
That made no
I think I'm gonna go in that gate.
Does yeah? I have. What?
What the hell?
Okay, he's gaining speed. What's he got to do?
That woman looks suspect.
Oh yeah, it was all the pizza boxes.
Is he scared of pizza boxes? What if? What if he's
Maybe
just?
What
Yeah.
is it? I mean, it doesn't look like it's like a bunch of metal debris or something.
Maybe his
Just
GPS
cardboard.
is rerouting.
Maybe he's using Waze.
Quite sure why they don't have him blocked
I don't have it blocked off.
on both ends, unless
This guy's like, I gotta do something. It's right under my nose.
Well, are the cops not around?
See this at that moment.
can't
You're
be
right.
sure about that.
What's the deal?
Seems like he's
Maybe that lady's selling like tamales or something. He's hungry.
Could be.
Changed his mind twice.
People would have bailed by now. It's very
He's trying to hit on her or something.
Yeah.
confusing situation here.
yeah.
It is
Maybe
confusing.
maybe he's trying to think if he can ramp those pizza boxes. So
Yeah,
he doesn't
man.
Oh, he
touch-
just threw something out.
He don't want to fuck up his
Oh,
ribs.
did you see that?
Yeah, nobody saw that. Nobody.
Let's rewind that.
Look at it, close to the gate.
Closing the gate.
Look at that.
So
Oops.
in that area around 7th.
Watch this.
Hey, can you hold this Postmates
Okay.
delivery
Hey,
for me?
Throw something out.
There you go. Close the gate.
Yeah, nobody saw that.
This is
Nobody-
Chipotle.
Nobody saw him throw the evidence out. Oh,
Who said that lady was suspect? Is that you?
that's the
Yeah.
lady now.
She's all like, oh yeah, I'm just yawning out here. Nothing.
Closing the gate.
He might have knew the person too.
Yes, it kind of looked that way.
It did.
Although, why did it take him a while to back up, stop?
Well, maybe
She was probably just like, "Whoa, look at all this cocaine. This guy gave it to me for free."
we don't know.
I wish there was like a way they could have two helicopters and one stay on the other scenes and you knew what happened with Homegirl in the.
But it did make it look like
the
she
bag.
was aware of what was going on there, 'cause
Yes.
she was getting ready to close that. I mean, we have to assume these guys have cell phones.
Oh,
don't
absolutely.
So
we?
what?
If he's maybe communicating.
Yeah, what does that mean?
So now what? Now it's like, okay, now when I get pulled over, I'm not going to go to jail for the drugs. I'm just going to go to jail for like all this other bullshit. Right? Is
Yeah,
that your thinking?
I guess.
Yeah, the less you have on me, the maybe something happens.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a
Chain of custody.
If you got a fucking half a key, it didn't look like that much big of a bag though.
Neighborhoods
Who knows what was in it? Could have been a gun, a little bit of dope.
new plan.
He doesn't give a shit about those speed bumps.
Yeah, if you're a felon with a gun, it's mandatory 3 years.
Weapons. It could have been anything.
Oh, that's what they just said. Could have been weapons. Could have been anything. Could have been Halloween candy.
That's crazy for him to be like, it could be this and that.
Wow,
It's like
look.
such a definitive.
Okay,
thing.
he's scooting
So I
now.
skipped ahead about 7 minutes.
Okay.
He's not going in any particular direction. He's just trying to delay the inevitable.
Yeah, you know, like, a lot of the times with these suspects, they want to really.
I always hate
know eventually they're gonna
listening
get
to
out
the
of
people
it.
talking during these things. I get it. It's probably really hard, but like I just hate when they repeat stuff again.
The same
Like,
shit.
and it's just
And
basic.
especially when it's bad information.
Yeah.
If you're just tuning in, there's a car that's not supposed to be going where it's going.
Did you see a passenger in there?
Yeah.
Sandro?
And what do you think's
Could
going
be.
through his head right now?
I did see some movement. I think it looks like he may be on a cell phone.
You know, he could be, stressed right now.
You don't know what's going through his head. What happened in his day?
No, and that's the wild card. We don't know what's going on with them. He could be stressed. He could, anything could be going through his head right
waiting
now.
for traffic here. He's not really pushing through.
Now,
I don't see any marked police units anywhere close. Now he's just sitting there. People behind him are probably honking like, dude, go.
He's not.
Oh, you made us wait. Now we're going right.
Could you imagine if that's what like juked out the helicopter? And they're like, what?
Hit that like button or hit that subscribe button.
Yeah.
That way you'll always
Subscribe.
Like
to
and
the-
subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
While you're here with us, why don't you go ahead and give us a couple likes on Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay, Phoenix.com.
Skip ahead a little.
Skip ahead. I'm interested to know why there are no marked units at all behind this guy.
Well, you're going to be surprised. This is like one of those things we were talking about. There's actually like four different police cars behind him, but they're all in just normal-looking SUVs.
Oh.
And I don't know if that's how just everyone in Phoenix rolls, but
I hate that, man.
I remember the end of this. I was watching. This is one that I actually watched live, and it was pretty fucked up ending. That's why I remembered this one.
Yeah, I was in Hawaii, and down there, I guess the cops just drive their own cars. And
Yeah,
like
that's what
Really?
this seems kind
the
of like.
state gives them a stipend or whatever it's called to the weather.
All right, here we go. Let's take a
Okay.
look. This is where it gets crazy.
Any moment, so we will know his intentions on whether or not he plans to.
See all those
Okay.
SUVs
Oh.
behind him?
Oh, this truck.
kind of
that
backed in a
SUV.
little there. It
Oh,
looked
There
like.
you go.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, look at this.
All right,
Would you-
have
There we
some of
go.
this.
Almost. Yep.
Boom.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice
Hit maneuver.
hit
Look at
maneuver.
that.
Shit.
Look at that.
That was just.
Oh, I did see this one.
That was textbook there.
Boom, boom,
Boom,
boom,
boom,
boom,
boom,
boom,
boom,
boom,
boom.
windshield.
Okay, we're gonna get
All right.
off of it. Very quickly.
Okay.
What?
That's Giuliani.
God, what a, that's what you go to?
Not want to see right there.
No, go to the
I
weather.
want to see it.
10-day
Well,
right
Saturday's
there.
going to be a hot one.
Wow, God, look at Saturday.
As, we
Yeah,
did-
that's crazy. They just shot through the window.
Did he have a gun
Huh?
on him?
I guess he was. I don't
mean,
know. He
the
must
one guy
have.
popped out with a fucking machine gun.
Yeah, just bop, bop, bop.
Yeah,
That's wild.
yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
That'd be what would be even funnier if they weren't cops. They were just like armed citizens. They're like, not in my town.
It seemed like that one guy at the
right to carry
at
state.
at the beginning, like where he kind of dragged next to him. I don't think that was a cop. I think that was a guy like, "Hey man, you just fucking hit my car. I'm gonna, hit you back
the
or
guy
something."
in like the gold truck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did look like that could be the case.
It's funny how people still chase, and they no one ever, maybe 1 out of 100 gets away, and it is weird why people actually just do it because you're just adding on charges over and over. Like,
Well, I like the new move where they go into a parking garage.
oh yeah, of a
and dip.
mall.
Yeah, just go in somewhere super crowded.
It's the old casino move.
Especially if it's a stolen car.
Yeah.
Dump the car, try to blend in, and a couple people have gotten away recently like that.
What about that guy in the RV that smashed into that cornfield?
almond field.
Oh yeah, almond field. And then did they ever find him? I never heard
Yeah,
anything
they did
else.
find him a couple days later. I don't know. I'm sure we'll watch that at some point. But they chased that guy for hours. I actually tried to catch him because they were coming up to 5, and I was like, oh, if I get over, I can get there in 15 minutes. And then I was watching it on my phone while I was driving, and they passed before I got there. But that was funny because he crashed into an almond field, and the cops were behind him. It was so dusty they couldn't really see what was going on. And he had a kid in the RV with him.
Yep.
And he dipped as soon as he crashed. He jumped out and ran. And the cops had him surrounded for like 2 or 3 hours. Just like, come out! And finally like the little kid came out. I was like, yeah, that's it. No one's
there's
in there.
nobody here.
Dude was gone.
Here's one that somebody that almost got away. This is some suspects that are running from the police, and there's multiple people. Like there's that kid, that kid, and that kid. So there's three people, and one of these kids almost gets away. And somebody, I think, like an innocent bystander, see that one guy ran into the garage, and so the 2 cops go, all right, well let's just grab this guy first. I think must be the main guy or something.
Still running down the alley there.
Like,
So
yeah, I don't feel like running today.
So those other two kids keep running.
To perhaps try to apprehend at least one of those.
Dude, the black's got some weak cardio.
Check this out, though.
Through this alley, they're out of gas now. Now they may just try to kind of act indiscreetly here and blend into the crowd. This is in Jefferson.
Into what crowd? There's only 2 people there.
Now this is interesting because so one kid decides to like, you know what, I'm gonna go this way, and the other kid is just going straight. And there's just people on the street. Like, look, there's 2 other kids that are just hanging on the street and stuff. And the cops come and they think that one guy's one of the kids. I don't know if it is or not, but they think those are the 2 kids now. So, and the other kid, you see that, is sneaking, trying to hide underneath this car.
Trying to pull a Jesse Pinkman.
Not a bad move.
Not a bad move because they have 2 suspects right now. So they're like,
doesn't have a chance there. Do they know he's there? Do they?
Okay, cop's gonna walk right past him.
yeah. And so this actually goes on a long time. Like this. That guy probably was. Fuck, man. I thought I for sure had that one. So hey guys, I think we did it. I don't know. Do you guys have anything else you want to talk about, or you got any other links you want to see?
No, not offhand. I think that was a good. I think that was a good first. This could be about anything.
Yeah.
So if you guys have any ideas for us, or if you have any feedback, of course, this was just our first one. We really didn't even. We could have planned this out a little bit better or something.
At all.
But. Yeah, so if you have any ideas, just tweet us. Why don't you guys give your Twitter, your names, and any of you guys got any shows coming up or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm PDC, PETEEC. I don't tweet much anymore, but I'll be on Instagram posting stupid videos in my story and that kind of shit. So check it out if you like.
Yeah, I'm Sandro, not Sandra, everywhere, and I post videos of nothing important, but I'll probably be at the Comedy Store sometime or something like that, or at the Ice House doing comedy.
Cool. Well, I am Red Band. I have a show at Levity Live this coming Tuesday with George Perez, and also a bunch of dates with Kill Tony, like Lansing, Michigan, Grand Rapids, Michigan, Detroit, Michigan, Toronto, Kill Tony Mania in San Francisco. Anyways, guys, thanks for listening. Please tweet us if you have any ideas, and we'll try to work together and try to.
We'll think of some shit for next week.
It's not a bad pilot, though, I don't think.
It was fun.
All right, guys. Thanks. See you later.
Peace.
Can you hear us now, JT? I don't know if your IFB situation is
Okay, guys, we're going to stay with you here again.
Okay,
We've got no IFB, so we're going to work with this. Going southbound into the HOV lanes, extremely high rate of speed. Now we've got a suspect that has been shot at by police officers, and he's also wanted for assault with a deadly weapon. Uncertain who is in pursuit right now as far as which agent. We know it's LAPD, obviously, but wondering if it's 77 Division still in pursuit. We know we had Central Division officers, and we